Bad weather has hit Piedmont hard, causing road closures and warnings of possible flooding. Here's a summary of the situation and road closures. Via San Luigi, Beinasco, closed to traffic due to rain. Strada del Dojrone, Rivalta, initially closed due to flooding, has been reopened in both directions. Over the past few hours, severe bad weather has affected the entire Susa Valley. In the lower Avigliana Valley, since this morning, the Messa stream has flooded several places, causing flooding in the hamlet of Drubiaglio. Furthermore, a number of people living near the river in the hamlets of Drubiaglio and Grangia were evacuated. Several landslides were also recorded in the Avigliana town of Corso Laghi.
Che disastro!
Many people woke up this morning with their houses flooded on the ground floor on State Road 24. They are currently putting sandbags on the property. There is no other choice. Even in Almes, the situation is very critical with the river flooded due to the heavy rain. Civil protection and the municipal police are actively involved in monitoring the area and the condition of the roads. The Municipal Operations Center, TOC, is actively providing assistance and information to the population. The ARPA Bulletin confirms the orange alert for the day with a risk of flooding in watercourses and possible landslides. Information from ARPA Piedmont indicates that the bad weather forecast will cause a general increase in the levels of the main and secondary hydrographic networks, more significant in northern and western Piedmont.
Questi sono I tetti. Questo è quello che rimane dei tetti. Quella è la macchina di Michela. Sta continuando a crollare. Sta continuando a crollare. Noi siamo giù. Noi siamo giù.
Elsewhere, floods hit Elvo. Suddenly there was a roar, then it was empty. The bridge over the Elvo River that connects the municipalities of Mongrando and Beinasco in the heart of the Biella region collapsed this morning, swept away by the torrent of water. The heavy rains that have fallen in the last 48 hours have caused the watercourse to overflow until it could no longer withstand the pressure. The flood has damaged the stability of the building, which could not withstand the pressure and collapse before the eyes of several shocked citizens. The collapse, which occurred in a rural area a few hundred meters from the houses, did not involve any people or vehicles, a detail that avoids tragedy. At the time of the collapse, no cars were passing by. This was confirmed by the Carabinieri and the local police, who immediately arrived at the scene together with firefighters and civil protection, who had been guarding the area for hours. The bridge is a secondary but important interchange for the connection between the two municipalities. It will now be assessed whether the structure of the bridge had previous critical problems or whether its collapse was caused solely by an extreme weather event. The area is currently closed to traffic with barriers and roadblocks upstream and downstream of the river. The collapse is part of the severe weather emergency that has paralyzed much of Piedmont, especially the province of Biella. In the last few hours, landslides have been reported in the hilly areas, flooding in the countryside, and landslides in several points on secondary roads. The ground is already saturated with water, and the possibility of new critical episodes cannot be ruled out. The municipalities of Mongrando and Beinasco are organizing with the support of the Piedmont region an alternative road plan to guarantee important connections, in particular for emergency vehicles and for citizens who work or study in nearby towns. While civil protection continues to monitor the area, the alert for further collapses remains high. Small rivers in the area are all under special surveillance, as are the most exposed bridges and infrastructure. The bad weather of the last few days has not only slowed down daily life, but has also brought attention back to the fragility of local infrastructure in the face of increasingly violent and frequent atmospheric phenomena. The bridge over Elvo is only the first visible victim,